What if I told you that one of the coldest, most remote places on Earth is suddenly becoming the center of global power politics? Greenland, a massive island covered mostly by ice, is now at the heart of rising tensions between Europe and the United States. Today we'll explore why Greenland suddenly matters so much, why Europe is increasing its interest, what the US really wants, and whether Greenland could become the next geopolitical flashpoint. Stay till the end, because this story is bigger than you think. Greenland is the world's largest island, located between North America and Europe. Though it has only about 56,000 people, its location is priceless. Greenland sits along key Arctic shipping routes between Russia, Europe, and the United States, near major missile and radar defense paths. As Arctic ice melts, new sea routes are opening, cutting shipping times between Asia, Europe, and America by weeks. Whoever controls Greenland gains military advantage, economic access, Arctic dominance. This is why global powers are paying attention. The U.S. interest in Greenland is not new. In fact, in 1867, the U.S. first considered buying Greenland after World War II. America officially offered Denmark money for it during the Cold War. The U.S. built military bases there. Today, the U.S. operates the Pitafik Space Base, formerly Thule Air Base, a critical part of America's missile defense system. Then came the shock. In recent years, U.S. leadership openly discussed buying Greenland, and later suggested that military control could be an option if U.S. security was threatened. This statement alarmed Europe. Greenland is officially an autonomous territory of Denmark, which is a European country and a NATO member. Europe sees Greenland as a part of European sovereignty, a shield for Arctic security, a future hub for clean energy and rare minerals. The European Union has increased diplomatic missions in Greenland, investment in infrastructure, research projects in Arctic science. Europe fears that if the U.S. dominates Greenland completely, Europe could lose influence in the Arctic. For the EU, Greenland is no longer just ice. Its strategic real estate. Beneath Greenland's ice lie rare earth minerals, essential for smartphones, electric vehicles, military technology, renewable energy. As climate change melts ice, mining becomes easier. China has already shown interest. Europe wants access. The US wants control. This makes Greenland a resource battlefield, not just a military one. Often ignored in this debate are the people of Greenland. Many Greenlanders want more independence from Denmark, fear becoming a pawn between superpowers, oppose military escalation. Greenland's government has repeatedly said Greenland is not for sale. But pressure from global powers is growing, and neutrality is becoming harder. This issue isn't just Europe versus the US. Russia is rapidly expanding its Arctic military presence. China calls itself a near-Arctic state. If conflict rises, Greenland could become a NATO frontline. Europe could be forced to choose sides. Arctic peace could collapse. That's why European nations are increasing patrols, investments, and diplomacy around Greenland. Realistically, a US military occupation would break international law, damage NATO unity, trigger massive European backlash. But the fact that it's even discussed shows how valuable Greenland has become. This isn't about invasion tomorrow. It's about power positioning for the future. Greenland is no longer just ice and snow. It is a military shield, a resource treasure, a geopolitical chessboard. As Europe increases its intentions and the US signals dominance, Greenland stands at the crossroads of global power politics. If you want more deep geopolitical breakdowns like this, backhand subscribe, backhand like the video, backhand comment your opinion. Should Greenland remain neutral?